back to more Let's Play Clock Tower 3. In the previous episode, we got to the final boss, Mr. Lord Burrows himself. However, we were getting our ass handed to us. So, in this episode, we will probably finish the game. Because regardless, this is it, so I'll just do a montage of me getting my ass handed to me until we finally get through it. So, without further ado, let's go. Black. There you go. Yeah, it's almost unfortunate that I spent all of my special arrows on the previous fight and not this one. But then again, this one almost seems doable without all the extra arrows.
Just slow.
Yeah, it's just slow.
You take it slow. You know most of the attacks by now.
Yeah, exactly. So until he starts pulling some other BS, I'm more or less fine. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. He doesn't take any time to actually stop and think about anything that's occurred to him. You cut him out of one animation, he just goes straight into it again. Well, that's even rude, because I can't move from here. Bruh, get off. Did he cast 3 of them that time? Ow. Get up! Dude! Ah! Last time he wasn't nearly being all up close and personal. What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense?
Well, looks like you found a strategy that worked.
He just doesn't stop. This is nonsense. Well, I'm gonna take a wild guess and say this isn't the run.
You never know. He might just turn around and one-shot him.
It's possible. Don't say no until it's over. Ah, okay, thank God. I was going to say, if I have to sit through that 20-minute animation of him trying to kill me with 3 spheres, I'm going to be real sad. Alright, this time, make sure he doesn't get anywhere near me. It's been noted. If he can get up in physical range, you might as well just kiss the battle goodbye. Well, this seems to be working. We'll keep it up. Yeah, this seems to be working. It's not particularly interesting, but it's a working thus far. Slowly but surely.
His health bar is going down. This is gonna be a long fight.
Isn't it though?
So, read any good Warhammer books recently?
So I found out that Promethean Sun and Feet of Iron, those two short stories, both go over the exact... Oh shit, now we started this shit. They both go over the exact same events, which was the conquering of like 445. But one's told from the perspective of the Salamanders and Vulcan, and the other one is told from the perspective of the Iron Hands and Ferrus Manus. So that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Granted, that does mean I had to restructure my list a little bit, because I had Feet of Iron a little bit lower, but now that I know they both go over the exact same events, I can, just put them back to back.
Yeah, the next time you come down, you should bring back over the miniatures.
Yeah, and we can paint them or something.
Well, we do need to, another rematch because we were tied up.
Yep, this is true. Have you thought any more on what race you want to do? Since Harlequins doesn't count.
I mean, I'd probably end up doing like orcs or something.
Yeah, I think you'd like the orcs.
I am a big fan of Warhammer orcs. Just in general.
Right. They've got the goofiest stories at the very least. Ah, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The next one I'm on is the Outcast Dead, which technically takes place before Istvan 5, but I'm okay with where it's at currently, because it makes reference to both Istvan 5 and the Thousand Suns stuff, so I'm okay with where it's at. Technically, if my reading order is correct, then you would read it right after Prospero Burns, which makes sense.
Right.
Since it loosely has to do with those events. Oh god, are we down to the red bar? I don't know what that line was. Ready to give up now? That was a little worrying.
Did you know that there's no escape?
You know, and I also heard Nulaha. that going to be a new Discord sound? Doolaha.
Doolaha.
Doolaha!
That's the sound Captain Falcon makes when he misses.
You ready to give up now? Not really. I mean, this is probably the best attempt I've had so far, and I've not moved more than 2 steps.
There's no escape. There's no escape. There's no escape.
Ah, no, 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 no. This is just so silly. You know, I figured this video would be 20 minutes due to like a montage, not because it just takes 20 minutes to slowly grind itself down.
There's no escape.
Oh, this is silly. To be fair, if I do end up getting like 5 of these suckers off and I can pull off the super move,
There's no escape.
like we'll be in business because it should like a one-shot him at this point.
There's no escape.
Ah, no.
Well, now you're slipping up.
Ready to give up.
Is he standing over the abyss?
Yeah, he's done it before.
Well, that's just rude.
There's no escape.
I assumed it was because of his magical abilities. He just doesn't react to gravity. Oh yeah, that's what he can do now.
Yeah, and then he just doesn't care.
Yeah, when you get him into red, you just can't. You can.
You can't put him into the super move very easily.
Ready to give up now.
I don't know if you'd be able to at all unless you could knock him out of that.
I think you can if you charge up to like a second level of the arrow. Like that. I think that'll do it.
There's no escape.
Granted, it's a little bit more difficult.
Ready to give up now. There's no escape. There's no escape. Ready to give up now. There's no escape. There's no escape.
The
Ah,
thing
yes.
is, even if I managed to get him, you know what I mean, and I was able to juggle the fact that he wasn't being able to move, and that I was even stunning him out of being able to get rid of him, it doesn't stay long enough for me to do anything. Because he's just so consistent with his moves that I just can't.
The classic shoot an arrow in his knee and then run. Works every time.
Right. So that is basically this fight. He is the adventurer from Skyrim. He took an arrow to the knee, and now he can't become the entity.
Join us next time on Jokes from 2011. Skyrim, arrow to the knee, Joe.
Well, you could say it's from 2011, but it's also from every year after that, since they keep re-releasing the game.
Deepest well of humor. Skyrim, arrow to the knee.
But don't worry, guys, we're getting there. He's almost down. I'm just worried if he has like some kind of weird-ass super move at the end of this.
Well, you can't argue with results.
Yeah, no, this is working.
It turns out you can defeat Cthulhu by putting a podium in between you and him.
That he himself put here.
There's no escape. There's no
I can't
escape.
believe this is working. This is so stupid.
There's no escape.
Alright, here we go.
Well, he thinks it's funny. Who
That's
really
that.
had the last laugh? I think it was him.
Oh no, they turned up the brightness again.
Alyssa. My dearest Alyssa. You always were a spirited child. But that's enough. Now be a good girl and grab my hand. What's the matter, Alyssa? Don't you want to live happily with me for all eternity? Alyssa! You belong to me forever!
Oh, it's not over. Alyssa, take strength from me. I assume this is our mom. Oh dear God.
Today is Alyssa's 10th birthday.
Anything's possible now.
Ruder powers have become visible all around. Alyssa is growing up into a lovely young lady. She is everything.
Moved on?
Why is the
I wish for
narration
nothing
going?
more than to watch over her all her life. But I know that is not to be.
I also can't shoot arrows anymore.
Is a step
Ready
away
to give
from
up
me.
now?
Must I leave her?
There's no
I want so
escape.
much to be with her always.
What is going on here?
I have stumbled across an incredible document. An account of a ceremony called the Ritual of
Ready to
Engagement.
give up now?
It is written that by obtaining the heart of a ruler on her 15th birthday and drinking her blood, a person can be transformed into an entity and receive
Ready to
the
give
gift
up
of
now?
immortality. I am disgusted by the nature of this ritual.
Okay.
Well, I had no clue that's what I was supposed to be doing, but cool.
Give up, grandfather. I
But
won't
now she has
allow
a
the
sword?
ritual to
I
happen.
guess so.
Never!
Remember, this is a clock tower game. Mom.
Alyssa! Mom?
And after all this, we're gonna find out Melissa was dead at the beginning of the game. We're gonna make like the dad and the little girl from the first section with the piano man, and just climb the holy stairs. The real plot twist is this was like Silent Hill 5, not Clock Tower 3. There you go.
Dennis!
Alyssa!
Dennis! Mum, we did it. We did it, Mum.
We did it.
We did it. It just baffles me that this is considered a clock tower game.
Well, at least they had a clock tower in it.
It had a clock tower and it had a Lord Burroughs, but everything else about this was so bizarre. It was a good game. Like, but if it had been called anything else, I would have been okay with it. But they called it Clock Tower. It's just so strange. Like, considering it is a Clock Tower game, I will still stand by the fact that it was better than Clock Tower 2, The Struggle Within. That fact is known. But it does not feel... At first it felt like a Clock Tower game. At first it did. But I don't know. It was definitely a change. But it was not as bad as a game as I thought it was going to be. I could see myself playing this again for the lulz, or like sometime for shits and giggles giving this to Noelle and having her play it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know she's scared of PS2 graphics, but I mean, you know.
It is a spooky game.
It is a spooky game. To be fair, I don't think she'd get past the first area anyway. She'd just keep getting bodied by the hammer. Or the... What was his name? The Executioner? No, it was
I don't
Hammer.
remember.
It was
I
Hammer.
think it was...
Because
think it
I
was
made the
Hammer.
joke it was Hammer time. Sunset.
It was close to Hammer in any case.
What other games has Sunsoft made? That sounds vaguely familiar. Did they do, I should know who Sunsoft is. Hold on. I know I've played a few of their games, actually. If I could type. Sunsoft.
They made Gremlins 2, the new batch.
Okay.
The Lemmings,
Lemmings, yeah, that makes sense.
Tasmania, Daffy Duck, the Marvin mission. Oh, okay.
What's that?
They did the Sega Saturn port of Mist.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's what I said. Someone had to
Alien
port it to the Sega
Syndrome.
Saturn. That might as well have been them.
Did the NES version of Batman and the Game Boy version of Batman.
Oh, they did Final Fantasy Legend. Neat.
Yeah, they've done a bunch of Batman games.
They made Chameleon Twist. That's a fun one. You ever play Chameleon Twist?
I've heard of it. I don't think I've personally played it now. Although I'd like to point out Zero the Kamikaze Squirrel. That's an interesting title. But yeah, they did a lot of... Looks like they've done a lot of cartoon games.
They ported all of the clock towers to modern hardware within the last 10 years.
Fair.
Japan only.
Right. They probably did all the Wii U ports.
And the PlayStation still ports.
True.
Yeah, Clock Tower in Japan was not Clock Tower 2 because they already had a Clock Tower 2. It was called Clock Tower Ghost Head.
Well, Clock Tower Ghost Head is Clock Tower to the struggle.
Yeah, but it wasn't called Clock Tower 2, it was called Clock Tower Ghost Head. That's the point I was making.
Right. Yeah, they released a version of the SNES game on PS1. So they were able to do that. Or no, they didn't release it on the PS1, they released it on the PSP, which then got pulled over to the PS3, I think. Yeah, a lot of those old, like, cartoon video games, they did a lot of those. That's probably where I know it from. What's this music?
This music is getting intense for credits.
Yeah, for credit sequence. So I think that's the most intense music that's played in the entire game. And I just went through 20 minutes of the last boss fight, where the music was
Yeah, that's a part of the soundtrack.
Yeah, I thought it was. I need a lo-fi
Rooter
remix.
point.
I got
20,000
20,000 Rooter points out of potentially millions, billions. Well, I don't think I'm gonna go back and get the high score. I'd like to say I was pretty thorough with that. There's only, I think, one thing that I missed, and it was like a random ghost in the bathroom at the very beginning of the game. But I think I cleared everything else more or less. Well, that was Clock Tower 3. What are your final thoughts on Clock Tower 3?
Better than Clock Tower 2.
It was better than Clock Tower 2.
I think we all agree. Yeah, better than Clock Tower 2. It's about the only major conclusion I can come to.
Oh, that was extremely charming. Oh, that's Quan Chi. There he is.
That's Chopper. We actually got a name for him, don't you know?
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I'm still gonna call him Quan Chi. This is some nice art. No, I actually really like this. Not a bad game. I still don't think it... Is that what that wall set? Oh. Hey, Alyssa. No. No, I actually, I wanted to look more into that. I appreciate it, thank you. It says cannibal on the wall. Why?
Yeah,
I was wondering what it was, because the fixed camera angle wouldn't let me see. Yeah, good game. Just I don't think it was a great clock tower game, but that's fine. It was the last one in the series, if you don't count Nightcry, which Nightcry doesn't count because it was made by the same person, but as an indie project, not part of the Clock Tower series. But it's Clock Tower-esque game, and I might revisit it just to, you know, round the series off. We still also have the Haunting rounds, I think, to go through. And then when they re-release, or remaster, they release the remaster on PC, I'll probably play through that again. But, yeah, that was Clock Tower 3. Alyssa, you got anything to say about that? Oh, bye-bye? Okay, bye-bye.